Okay, hey everybody. So I'm just coming on to talk about what's going on. Um, I just read like Moon Empath. I don't know if you're gonna see this or not yet. No, I'm very aware. Unfortunately, I've had dream visions of that years ago. And let me just explain something to the rest of you. All these stores that are vacant now, like Wally World being shut down and like uh, American Underground Army, he was talking about this for years. Years. These are all processing centers for humans. So when everything goes awry, and it will, I do not like the feeling that I'm getting at all. I can't shake it. I haven't been able to shake it. And they've shut down most cities. Most of these stores are huge stores are closed. Most presidents and CEOs of big corporations they're in their bunkers. They're in their bunkers. Most of the stuff you're seeing from like the president, these are all holograms. They are already nestled into their little worlds buried in the mountains while we're here dealing with the heat, getting alerts that 911 is down. I mean, that's insanity right there, but that's a precursor. Concentration camps, these are all precursors of what's to come, and it's coming. And it's not because I want it to come, it's just coming. They have already, unbeknownst to so many people, have been tying off or roping off or sectioning off certain areas, unbeknownst to many, 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 many people. There's already military positioned all over the United States, probably all over the world. They know what is going on. They don't want you to know what is going on. But then you have people like me and others who are showing you what is going on. And no offense, I don't need an insider person to tell me. I've been talking about this for years. I've been sharing my dream visions for years. I've been listening to other people who are tuned in. An American Underground Army. He's been talking about it for years. He's been showing footage of some of these Wally World centers with just suspicious stuff going on. All of this is underground tunnels, if you don't already know this. Everything is in the stars. All of this is underground tunnels. The whole United States, every continent, has to call them catacombs, whatever. They're functioning tunnels. And they have been preparing for this for decades. They know Ra is returned. Wormwood, Nibiru, whatever you want to call it for you, it's Ra. Ra is here. They know this. They know the Sumerians are here. It's not that much of a stretch. It's a stretch if you're lost in the 3D world and you're out of the loop, then it would seem like a stretch. It's not a stretch for me. I'm paying attention. I literally get vision dreams of this stuff. And they have been preparing for this. I mean, Russia, if I have to remind you, Russia is sitting off the waters of the United States. That's highly, highly concerning. They shouldn't even be anywhere near us. And I don't know. It just seems weird that the United States isn't off the right. The United States should be down in here with their ships. We're not. To my knowledge, we're not. Those Russian warships, submarines, that's some scary shit to me. And they're not even the real issue. Don't think for a second. Don't think for 1 second that this isn't going to turn into some kind of enslavement thing. You live in the United Snakes of America. It's not our country anymore. It's China. China and Russia shook hands. I'm getting alerts on my phone that I've never gotten. Something's going on. Something's going to go down. And it's very unsettling. And then, yes, I can post, JWTV. You know, I know people got insiders, and I'm grateful for that. I already know this stuff. I don't know all the meats and potatoes of things, but I'm grateful. I'm very intuitive. I get horrible dream visions of horrible things that I pray never happen to us. But I've had dream visions of the streets being lined with barbed wire and fires in the sidewalks, and you know, your kids getting on a school bus and not coming back. You know, you cannot trust anybody right now. You cannot trust anybody at this time. You cannot. You can't. The only people you can trust are the people that are right around you, and even then question that. But like sending your babies off to the school, things like that, I'm telling you, please be careful with that. There are a lot of things going on behind the scenes that they're not going to let you be privy to. And either you're going to be, if you're tuned in or you're a conspiracy theorist, those are the only two ways that you're going to know that things are going down that they don't want the regular Joes to know. And they expect you to be dumb. Sorry to say it like that, but they expect you to be dumb and go along with the masses and not listen to your intuition. This is highly concerning. And I don't like the feeling I have. And I can't shake it. And I've had it for a while, and it won't go away. And then something else happens. And then I'm like into prayer with God. And I'm like, okay, God, like we could really use you right now. For real. Like, show up. Please show up. You know? And maybe that's us showing up. We have to stand up for ourselves. We have to. We have to take a united stand. I don't know how that's done. I'm only just me. But we have to take a united stand. We're supposed to be the United States of America. We're not united. Everyone's fighting each other. You got people homeless in the streets. They have separated everybody. And they have a plan. And they do. When I'm seeing 911 coming up on my phone and that you can't get a hold of 911, first of all, 911's the number, you know, like just that number alone, like red alert, that's God, like red alert, something big's gonna go down. The heat is, ridiculous. I'm wondering if the 3 days of darkness is gonna happen sooner than maybe I don't know. I'm never gonna assume I know that because that's God, Creator God, or maybe the Sumerian gods. I don't know because they're here. They are here. Inky and Enlil, yeah, they're here. That's fact. You got Nibiru sitting behind the sun. It sits behind that fake sun. You have a huge entity up behind that light. You have platforms that are in the sky. You have solar boats that are in the sky. You have dragons that are in the sky. There's a lot going on. Something big is going to go down, and I don't know what it is, but I am concerned about POWs, what they might do to us. I'm not, I worry about that coming in, taking over. We don't have a president. We don't have a president, ladies and gentlemen. If you think Biden is our president, you need to stay asleep. Because that dude isn't running anything. He can't even wipe his nose without help. And I'm not saying that to be mean. It's highly concerning. It was highly concerning when he was elected. It's highly concerning. The last president was Trump. He was the last president. This guy is up there as a puppet. He's not running anything. He's just a puppet. He is not running a dang thing. He doesn't even know what he's doing. He's coming out saying things that they're trying to catch him not to say because he's not in his right frame of mind. He's just a puppet. Therefore, we don't have a president. And the United States is very vulnerable right now. That's highly concerning, and you should be highly concerned, America. You know, it's interesting because back in like 2019, I had a dream. You know, the Messiah, Christ, remember him? Came to me, and my thing was go. I got guided to go to move out of the country. I got warned to move out of the country, and I wasn't in a position to do that. And I never forgot that. I never forgot that. And it was the Messiah. Like, I do believe in the Messiah. I know the Messiah is real. It's weird that people don't believe in the Messiah, and it's not the dude that's on the cross here. It's not. That's Morning Star. And that is true. Believe it or don't. I don't know. I can't shake it, and it is heavy. Hi, Jody. It is heavy, and I've been seeing, and I know how this is going to sound, and I honestly don't care. I've been seeing I don't know how to explain. I'm going to try to explain it the best I can. It's like camouflage, but it's a whole, in around us, but it's camouflaged. The fencing or whatever they have going on to block us in, seal us off. Remember, all the highways are not for us. None of these highways that we use are for us. It's for the military to get in and out fast. That's why highways were created. It was for the military. It had nothing to do with the general public. I've seen and been shown how they are, I don't know, sectioning off. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Sectioning off, but you can't. Most people wouldn't be able to see it because it is it's like camouflage. It's high technology camouflage. They've been doing it all along. They've been sectioning us off. Most people don't even know that's happening. And I don't know how to explain how that works because but I do know that there is way bigger technology other than people thinking it's just Wi-Fi and phones and computers. There's technology that would make your jaw drop and your eyes would be in disbelief of what they can do. So they're heating this stuff up. And then I was getting that about the fires in the desert, and then I was getting that beam from the sky. That's happened. It blows my mind. It blows my own mind. Like the messages that I've received to share. That's why I share them. So that, because unfortunately, it comes to fruition. And it's like, oh my, yeah, I remember that. Oh my God. Wow. You know, like I'm so grateful. But I don't know always what to do with it at the same time. Because I ask God, I thank you. What am I supposed to do with this? Because I'm just me. I'm not like this, I don't know, powerhouse person that can change the world. So I guess maybe sharing it maybe helps change. I don't know, but I trust God. And that's all I got is God. So I keep seeing under attack. That keeps popping out. And that's concerning. And I'm not trying to put fear into anybody. It's just what I'm feeling, what I'm sensing, and the visions I've had. They were horrible. Military in the street, barbed wire in the street, armed guards. And they're going to make it like they're doing you a favor. And they're not doing us a favor. And when things go awry, don't ever go to a Walmart. Don't go to a Target. Don't go anywhere near that stuff. You do what you want, but I'm just making that suggestion very strong. Those are concentration camps, and you won't ever leave again. But I know many got babies out there. You got to figure out how to do that with your kids without going to things like that. You got to make it on your own. We may have to. I don't know, but I don't like the vibe I'm getting at all. Thank you, Jody. Yeah. Thank you, Jody, for that. I appreciate that a lot. I don't. It's a lot for me to do that. I feel very vulnerable. It's not a lot for me. I shouldn't say it like that. It makes me feel very vulnerable doing that. But I really trust God. Like, I really trust Creator of all that is. And I trust the Messiah. You know, the one that everyone says isn't real, and you're a fool if you think the Messiah is real. Like, we were warned about them, folk. We were warned about them, folk. We were warned that everything that's happening now, before we came here, they're going to try to tell you the Messiah isn't real. They're going to try to tell you God isn't real. And it's jaw dropping hearing it. I'm hearing it too much. It's sad. And people can believe what they want. It is what it is. But I've just seen and filmed too much that I don't believe for 1 second that the Messiah is not going to come somehow, some way, however that is, come through into this world. Did he really walk the earth? I don't know. Do I really believe that there is a Messiah? Yes, I do. Or else we would not be here. Because we have the Messiah. We have God DNA in us. I mean, we have God DNA in us. So it's like a walking contradiction, saying the Messiah isn't real, but you have God DNA in you. That's kind of Baphomet, don't you think? But anyway, that's not really why I came on here. I just came on because it's highly concerning. I was getting the 911 like alerts here where I am, and it's like I'm on the East Coast where all this is going awry a little bit, and I'm concerned. I'm just concerned. These are specific areas for specific reasons. Very specific reasons. And we do have huge ships here. Hold on, I'll show you. This is Africa. I mean, this is a huge ship. You can see the windows in this thing. These are windows. That's huge. I was watching it this morning, and the way it was just spinning and rotating in the same spot, it was like, yeah, that's a ship. I mean, it's huge. It's really huge, and there's a lot of orange here going on. I'm noticing, like, even with the aura that I had around the sun, the halo the other day was very orange, and I feel like that has to do with Ra. But this is a ship. This is absolutely a vessel with a lot of beings in it. I'm probably not like, I don't know if you can see all the beings, but there's a bunch of beings in here. I'm not gonna get into all, like, there's a lot of entities in this. Something going on here with this orange. It's right here, it's right here, and it's right here. Looks like very ghostly. See the eye sockets? They have, but not here where I am. They were in 2020. I remember that with New York. What What I don't like is the fact that Russia's sitting off the East Coast. That is what's unsettling to me with all this going on. That's unsettling. That's what's making it different for me. Russia's sitting off the Atlantic Ocean. Sitting in the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, that's concerning. So, anyway, that's, you know, and they do. All this stuff is, you know, this is another level of a plan they have. This is the next level of their plan. In these Wally worlds and these Tarjets, these are all going to be little concentration camps. Make no mistake about it. I don't care what anyone thinks of me. You can laugh at me later when you realize it's really going to happen, unfortunately. And it's not a fear thing, it's a be smart. Be smart. Just be smart, okay? Be prepared the best that you can, and just be smart.